Yeah, I worked 4 days in Atlanta nightlife, and this was including Valentine's Day weekend. Y'all, my feet are done. My patience tested, but my wallet.
Your girl.
So I did work Valentine's Day because your girls love life.
Why can't you understand that I'm just happy being alone? Can you see how happy I am?
I worked Valentine's Day because I wanted to serve the people whose love life did exist, right? My thing is, Valentine's Day hits different when you walk into your job and the first thing that happens when you clock in is somebody sells you $300 for existing. Let me find out that you're in love with me. Let me find out that I made your Valentine's Day so you wanted to make mine. I worked the next day after Valentine's Day and it was cute. I don't really remember how, it was a Saturday, so it was cool. And then I worked Tuesday, which is karaoke night, and y'all, it could have fooled me because it seemed as if people were trying to pay to get on that stage to embarrass themselves. But that's what karaoke is about, so I'm cool with it. I had five two tops, and all of them are bottle service, so you have to buy 2 bottles, or you have to buy 1 bottle to sit there. People are ready to go and sing off key, on key, say some wild things on the mic. One thing that I did notice is, so like I said, I had 5 two-top tables, and you're supposed to get bottles at those tables, right? Because you're actually in the mix, you get to see what's going on. It's where the party's at. I had a table that was sitting down. It was 2 girls, and it was slow at this time when they sat down. And I let them know, like, hey, y'all know it's bottle service, right? And they say, yeah. Like, we're still trying to figure out what we're doing. I was like, you know what? Don't worry about it. Y'all can chill here. If it does get busy, I might need a table, but no pressure. Like, do your thing. Why they ended up, they drank, they got shots, some people paid for shots for them. It actually did end up getting busy, but I wasn't really pressed to like move them. It's just, they was spending money, and at the end of the day, if you're spending money, you're spending money, in my eyes. You're supposed to be making sure you upselling people, but it was good. Why they ended up tipping me $100?
Somebody call Shalane. The level of money is out of control.
Which is more money than what I would have got on the bottle service sale. It's my time. You have to work smarter, not thirstier. Okay? They gon' thank you in the long run, and it just makes you look like you care about making sure somebody has a good time. At the end of the day, we want our customers to come back. We don't want them to walk out complaining. You know, a win is a win. So the last night that I worked, there was only 3 of us working. And it was like I was Mother Teresa of the servers, because all of a sudden, every single one of my coworkers was handing me their tables like we was doing charity work. But I love them for it, right? They set me up. I ended up basically having a majority of the tables that night, and we got out early. And I ended up leaving with a good chunk of change. So that's what happens, y'all. If you're nice to your coworkers, if you help them out, if you don't be greedy, and you're there to, yes, make your coin, but also make it easier for them to make their money, they gonna bless you. God makes sure that you gonna get what you need to get when you need to get it. I don't be going in there wanting to be greedy, or going in there thinking like, oh, that was supposed to be mine, or comparing how much money I made to somebody else, because God not gonna skip me when it comes to the blessings that I'm supposed to be getting. The money that I'm supposed to receive is the money I'm supposed to receive, and the money somebody else is gonna receive is for them to receive. That's why I don't be mad. I'm gonna take care of you. I'm gonna take care of you, which reminds me, I have to pay one of my kitchen people, because you have to be nice to your kitchen people too, because there be times when you bring in an order and they're not cooking no more, but you trying to make that tip, so you got to make sure that you get them right so that they can get you right, so that your customer will get both y'all right.
Together we're stronger.
I see you, and I appreciate you. I love you. But that was basically my 4-day work week. I hope all Atlanta servers, or servers in general, if y'all work Valentine's Day, let me know how it went. I had a homegirl, and God bless her. She did a $15,000 night. $15,000 night. By herself, ran it up. They don't have gratuity. And the people that came in didn't tip well. Especially, this is my thing, on Valentine's Day, you coming in to spoil your loved one, to show appreciation to your loved one, but you didn't come in with enough money to make sure that you get your server right, that's helping you set the tone for your evening, there's a problem. That's an issue. Do not come, especially on a holiday where you're supposed to be like spoiling somebody, and at the end of the night you hit no tip and you turning the screen away, trying to hit it real quick. Or you know what they be doing? They be signing their name and then trying to hit continue. That continue button's not gonna hit until you press a tip. So go ahead and click one, or matter of fact, just hit custom and put a little 20, 50, 70, $5, and then hit continue. Tip your server. If you don't know how to tip, it's 2025, ChatGPT. If you don't know how to calculate the math, if the math ain't mathing, hit the highest number that's on that toast, sets it up for you. But 20%. And if tips already get included, which sometimes it is, tip on top. It could be $3, tip on top. So just go ahead and do it. What's the worst that could happen? I leave happy, you leave happy. So I got the $300 from Zelle for Valentine's Day, so I have that, and then I'm gonna count this, and then I got a few more tips through Apple Pay, and I'll show you guys that as well. So we have 300 euro points. 20. So that's $2,097 plus the 300. I got a check. I didn't even go check it out. I got a check for $40. We don't even gonna count the check because the check isn't actually tips. That's $11.11. Ooh, that's good energy. Hold on, look at this. Good energy, money energy. So it was $2,500. Basically $2,600 in 4 days. Let me make sure. So this is what I do. I calculate it like that. I'm sure I end up spending some of the cash. But what I normally do is I have a note that I'll put it like right here. I have a note that I do where at the end of the night I calculate, or I'll write down the tips that I made. So on Valentine's Day I made $781. Just so you know. Yeah, so that's right because I calculated it with this, and I got $23.96, and then that's still not including all the tips that I got from Apple Pay. So $2,600 in 4 days. Valentine's Day I made close to $800, and yeah, that was my week as a server in Atlanta working Nightlife. If you guys are thinking of being a server in Atlanta or a server in Nightlife in general, my tips, I would say right now, comfortable shoes. Don't force somebody to get something when you know that they're not gonna get it. Like, make sure that the customers, I'm not saying they always right, because if they're not gonna spend, they're not gonna spend. But if you could tell they're just trying to have a good time, not a long time, and you're gonna treat them right, they're gonna make sure that you get what you need. Treat your servers and your coworkers with respect, because if you respect them and you help them, they're gonna come back and help you in the long run. And you know which ones to help, and you know which ones are going to make sure that you set too. Okay, so pay attention, use your head, go into work, don't go into cause drama, and I'll see you next time. I actually work tonight, so I keep wanting to do a daily money count, but I be getting off work and I be tired. Okay, I be wanting to do a like, hey, this is what I made tonight, and give you all the tea. I'm gonna try to do it. I really am. But if it don't happen, I'm gonna just stick to this weekly thing. The weekly thing is cute, and it gives you a little, right, an idea of what it looks like in a week. We're gonna see what happens. In the meantime, in between time, I love y'all. Eat it.